Hey, it's your girl Racqui B. Each and every Monday with the Rundown with Racqui B here on 100.9 FM WXIR, Rochester, New York. Today's episode, crazy. We went from the streets to the pulpit. I named it myself. Thank you very much. I'm my boy D-Will, a hip-hop artist, gospel artist. I don't know if you want to hear that. I'm sorry, D-Will. Gospel artist. And my boy Eddie Smith Jr. coming in to share his story and testify on what God can do. Jesus. Do you believe in miracles? You believe in miracles? I do. You do. All right. Stay locked in. Go Racqui B. Peace.
Metro on that beat. Like pull that, they don't like to see you winning. They want to see you in a penitentiary.
Oh yeah. If you're just tuning in, it's the Rundown with your girl Racqui B. And I got my boy DJ Stunt on the ones and twos. And before we got to that commercial break, I was talking about this mix and mingle event that we had in Rochester just yesterday. And it caused a lot of frenzy in the town. Because it was an invite only. My boy Terry Brumfield put on a mix and mingle. It was an invite only. And a lot of people had a lot to say about not being invited. I guess they felt as if they were being, what I'm gonna call it?
Left out? Excluded?
Excluded. That's
it's
the
not.
word.
It's not for everybody, I guess.
It's not for everybody.
Right. You know, you got to make.
Did you get invited?
Power Squad figure out.
Excuse me.
Figure out where everything is at all times. I was hit and was told about it. I was like, I got a baby, so I can't really go nowhere.
Okay.
Because I wasn't gonna bring my 7-year-old to a mixing night. It would have been lit for him.
Right.
But not the place for him.
Not the place for him. Okay.
So.
And I thought I didn't get invited, but I actually did. I thought I wasn't cool enough. But I am cool enough.
You part of the cool kids.
I'm part of the cool kids. And actually, I have a caller on the line. And this caller actually attended the Mix and Mingle for the very first time. Caller, are you on the air?
Yeah. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Who's this?
Oh, okay.
This is my boy Norman from Free Enterprise.
Oh, what up, Norm?
What's going on, my boy?
No, I'm good. You was in the building yesterday?
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
So Norman, you got an invite. So you cool enough to get an invite.
Come on, that's free enterprise.
Actually, I didn't even get an invite, though. Me and Terry know each other, so I just hit him up personally. And then that was that. He kind of just told me about it after that. Because I ain't go to one previous before that, but I like the way he do it, though. Like, in the sense of, like, invite only and the type of crowd that he has. It was real dope, man. I think it's kind of powerful, definitely powerful for the time, man.
And right, and as somebody like you yourself, you're promoter / humanitarian / everything. So you're into this type of stuff. So as from that perspective, you enjoyed it. I know there were like games being played. What was going on at the Mix and Mingle?
Yeah, I really wanted to see what type of vibe it was like that I heard about. But he had servers serving food. People had something like seats. He had games going on. I got on the spade table. He had DJ Dynamic on the DJ playing all the good tunes, man. It was just dope all the way around, man.
So did you see any unpopular people there?
I mean, I don't know what consider somebody to be popular. Man. I think it's all really based upon your vibe. Like, people ain't getting invited because
they act up. Just be straight up. He didn't want nobody. It's a nice spot, and they don't want a situation that you don't want to get a shutdown.
Right.
Because it's not like one of those, spots that you gonna go in and cause problems. So basically,
you gotta protect his brand at any cost, man. I told him yesterday, I like the way you do this, man. You invite the right type of dudes, because that's really what it boils down to, right? Inviting the right type of dudes to it.
Right.
So it was dudes from all over town, but it was the right type of dude that was coming for the right type of reason.
Right. Right.
So I don't think you should change how you select people to come at all. Maybe if people want to come, they can inquire, then you can do a little screening based on that, but I don't think you should change the method.
You gotta get screened to come to this. You gotta take a drug test.
It's like a job.
We know how Rochester is, though. Once something good in the whole town, the whole of it gets ruined. It gets destroyed, it gets watered down. So I think he got something going on real nice. He brought females I've never seen. Unless I'm at Walmart. Like that, Like, you feel me?
And those are the ones that stay away from the, they got a job, they got a 9 to 5, so they got something to protect.
They got something to live for, right?
They got something to protect. So
You feel me? So just all that, just like the type of people, just the whole vibe, everybody was getting off, everybody networking, talking to people. I seen friends I ain't seen in a couple of years, so it was dope to me, man. The whole experience.
Oh, okay.
yeah, we gotta get Terry in here, man.
Yeah,
I tried. Get him here one Monday when he ain't working.
Exactly. Listen, if
That
you
dude
didn't get
always
invited, I mean, there's always next year, right? I mean, it's you have
Always
some
next
time to
year.
change your character, you know. You got some time to be the type of person to get invited to the mix and mingle. What you think about all the drama, all the chaos on Facebook about this?
I honestly, being a real dude, I think it's real corny, man.
Right.
For anybody to even try to post and get clout off of saying something negative off what the next man trying to do good for the city, I think it's real corny. And that's people I even know post the stats about. I think it's corny, man.
Well, that's the society we live in, man. Everybody wants to post something, so
Yeah, mine, I only been the one. He had 4 of them. All the other 3 times, I was still feeling the same way I am now.
Right.
I'm happy you got something going on positive.
facts.
Right.
Listen, people shouldn't use that room to hate on that man, or even like talk negative about what he's doing.
Well, you get hated on when you winning, so
That's a fact.
That's true though.
All publicity is good publicity to me. So once it's
Right,
creating a
when you
frenzy,
getting
that
hate,
it's gonna be bigger
exactly.
and better.
When you get hate, you know you're doing something right.
You know you're doing something right. Shout out to TV, man. That mix and mingle, that frenzy you created, you know you wanted something big. So keep doing it. If you listen to me, Terry,
Word.
keep pushing that event.
I had to work from home today, man.
Right, ladies, wear more heels. I don't know what you need to do to get invited.
Oh, that means you must have got
heels.
torn up. You couldn't even make it to work.
Don't even make it work, bro. That's how I was feeling, bro.
He got up and was like, "Yeah, I'm going back to sleep for this one."
All right, Norbert. What you gotta say?
I think I'm gonna hit off of that. I just think with the matter of the inbox, I think it's just a matter of just reaching out to him. And just having conversation with him. He ain't no stuck up bougie dude. Like, you could talk to him and reach out. It's just people got that pride. They don't want to reach out. They want him to reach out to them.
Right.
It ain't gonna work like that.
Now, BC is different. If it's an invite only, you want to get invited. You don't want to have to beg for an invite. You know what I mean?
I guess I hit him up for an invite. Shit, I put my price. I hit him up and said, "What's up, bro?" And he gave me the address, and I was that.
But you cool. Like, you just cool. You don't have to prove nothing. You know?
Oh, I get it.
You be like, mine's probably got lost in the mail. I know it's, it's okay, brother. Players mess up. It is what it is. All right, my boy. Thank you for calling in, giving us your perspective on this mix and mingle. I know you got some events coming up. I'm gonna get you back in the studio to promote those events. But thank you for calling.
Yeah, my people, man, y'all can see all the way down. Much love.
Thank you. Thank
Much
you.
love. Talk to y'all soon.
All right, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yep, hold it down, bro.
All right, pigs.
All right, now.
Yo, son, I love how you bring me in, man. That's real smooth. That's really, really smooth. That's why you here with me right now, man. You know what you're doing.
Not really. I'm just going as I go. What up, Will?
What was good? My mic on? Oh, we here.
Oh yeah,
What's poppin' with y'all?
You here. Listen, guys, if you're just tuning in, my special guest, I'm so excited about these special guests, man. I got my boy D Will.
Whoop.
He be doing the Holy Ghost walk.
Oh yeah.
Why is everything with me? Why does it always go to the stereotypical Christian stuff?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Holy Ghost walk.
Figurehead.
I do that every Sunday.
See?
But sheesh.
And I got my boy Eddie Smith Jr. What's up, Eddie?
What's up?
What's up?
Chillin'.
You okay?
Yeah.
You ready? You chilling?
I'm focused.
Thank you guys for coming in, man. This segment on today's show is called From the Streets to the Pulpit. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. What did I walk into?
I asked her, like, what's the topic? And she's like, from the streets to the pulpit. And I'm like, all right.
Is it a lie, though?
Is it a lie?
No.
I'm not lying.
See?
Hey, no.
No, exactly.
Yo, Will is the only person I really, honestly, ever seen, like, turn up a church like he in the club.
And he doesn't like to be called a gospel artist at all.
Nah.
Never.
So how would you describe yourself?
Rapper.
I'm a rapper.
You're a rapper.
I rap. I have. The thing is, like, Christianity
It's a lifestyle.
is a lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave my perspective on life.
Right. Okay.
I ain't about to rap about it. And when I was in the streets, I rapped about what I was doing.
Can't do it now, right?
Not in the street. I mean, I can.
Right.
That's what most rappers.
Better than a lot of these. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer not to. I love that my kids recite my music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
That's facts.
like,
Okay, and
even
you don't gotta present a clean version to the radio. You can just
Right.
turn everything in one time.
Racqui asked me for a clean version of my song. What?
It was a joke. I kid.
You should have said to him, man, it's gonna take a while. For
It's
that."
gonna take a while.
Right. Should have hit it with. Let me get back to you.
I gotta edit these scriptures.
I don't put no scriptures in my bars either.
Okay.
That was cheating right there.
That's corny.
That's cool. Oh.
That's like Drake having a ghostwriter. That'd be your ghostwriter.
That'd be my
The
ghostwriter.
Holy Ghost.
I'm over here stealing bars out the Bible.
The Holy Ghost is my ghost right here.
God would check you for that one. God would be like, yo,
Yo, that's plagiarism. Bro.
yeah, I'm gonna need my cut off the top. Ain't 10%
I need
either.
10%.
It'd be more than 10%.
Oh, y'all funny. And my boy Eddie, before you got into the church, right? You were promoting. I know you from promoting. You were big in this nightlife, right? So
Yeah.
what caused this transition from promotion? 'Cause everybody know you for being that promoter, that fly guy in the club, to being part of the church. When did this transition happen?
Well, it started. I met my wife.
Right.
And her mom and dad owns a church.
Okay.
So I always used to go to church. Even on like Saturdays, I'll be in the club, whatever, drinking, drunk. Sunday, I still go to church.
Oh, you was one of those.
I remember those days. I had no choice though.
Come as you are. So, like at first I was just going, I'm like, I'm tired. It's 10:30. I just got home at 4. But she used to always be like, you gotta come to church. So I just was coming to church,
Right.
But before that, I never really went to church. My mom or dad never was like, come on, we're going to church.
Right.
My grandma, when I used to stay the night, she used to make us, but it wasn't even a lot, So
Right.
like I got real heavy, like just one day, I just said it's over. Like I just felt the energy from God, and it was like it's over. Actually, around like 2015, I think, was like I brought Nas here, and then like I had an after party. It was at Magic City on East Ave.
Right.
And then I was leaving out, and I had all this money in my bag, and I'm walking, no security guards or nothing. I'm just going to the car, and then I got in the car, and God was like, "This is it. The next time you do one of these things, like one of these concerts, somebody's gonna hurt you. You're gonna get robbed." And I stopped. Like that's when I stopped.
Oh,
So you heard it.
it.
Oh, wow.
Well, I felt the
The
energy. I felt
right.
some different type of. It was scary.
Some people that try to test the water.
Yeah,
Man, what's
right.
that?
Because for all the times like working in Magic City, Maxwell's venue, I used to park in the back of Water Street. It's nothing back there but darkness. And I'm leaving out the club at 3 a.m, and you got all these people in the club counting your money because they seeing all these people come in. They don't know how much money you really made.
Right.
They don't know you got to pay a DJ $500.
Pay
They don't know you got to
security,
pay security
right.
$2,000.
Right.
So they counting your money. They see, oh, it's 500 people here and you charging 20. So you add that up. That's 10 G's in their head. Like, okay, but it's not.
Right.
It's
Right.
not at all.
They don't understand that.
So what happened when I did that, I used to just think about all the other times I could have got really hurt or robbed. And it's really like around like when it first started, it was just fun. I was in the club with my best friend Aunt. We used to just be in the club, and then I'm just like, man, we could just make some money in here because we already like the show. We in here buying bottles and stuff. We might as well just go and promote. So I got with Lucky.
Okay.
And we started the Black Entertainment. And then after that, it was like for like 3 years, I was just tired of just doing one night a week. I'm like, man, I need to own a club. So in my mind, I was trying to like buy a club and bring. So then the people from Lakewood started coming down to venue and watching what I was doing. So they was like, you want to come over and manage? So I was like, no, they first said, you want to promote. Yeah, you want to come over and promote? I'm like, no, I want to manage the club.
You wanted that stress.
Yeah. And I just wanted to, an actual check from them. Like,
Right.
I don't want to guess how much money I'm going to make tonight.
At the end of the night, right.
I want it because it's nice when you can get $0. Like, people don't know, like, just because you see all these people in this club, and you see all these, trying to count the money because you know how much you just paid. You really don't know how many people I just let in for free. You don't know how many people just walking in because they are friends with the owner.
Right.
You know, you don't know all of that. And then you got to pay all these different things. It's a lot of stuff you got to pay. Plus you buy liquor. You know, I'm giving out shots and
I never got no free shot from you.
Mine, yes you did.
and then
I used to pour liquor in the girl's mouth. Me and Aunt used to walk around the
I would remember that.
walk around the club. This is one of Trey songs, like say like we come around with the bottle, pouring it in their mouth.
Right.
It was the best
Showboat.
time ever.
Y'all was some showboats.
I mean, that's what you supposed to do when you're young.
Right.
Nightlife.
And then one night you just got in your car and said, "That's it. I'm done."
I didn't say that's it. God said.
God said, "That's it." You see how he just checked me out? Yeah, I like that. But D. Will, I know. It was you. How was it for you? I know you and Amanda, your wife. Did you guys just? I know she explained to me that she felt that energy herself.
I mean, she was after me.
Oh, she was after you. Okay, so you. Okay. I'm pretty sure she gonna say something different.
Shout out to my babe.
he made sure he put that one there.
Right.
Hey, you already know what I said earlier about tonight. You know what I'm saying? What happened to me? It was what happened to me. What doesn't happen to a lot of people at all. So, like, I vouch for God and I fight hard for God, and you know how there was Christianity targeting is a trendy thing. It happens on Facebook a lot. I love it. Bring me. I want all the smoke.
You get excited.
Yeah, I get hyped. Like, oh, y'all want to talk? Guns loaded. I'm ready. What's popping? Because I had experience. It wasn't I was taught this, white man this. Nah, it wasn't none of that. I had a genuine experience. I grew up in Catholic school, so I already knew about God, and I hated it. I hated God. I was an atheist. You couldn't tell me nothing about God. I knew all the stories. I knew all the stories. They sound like something my mom would read to me at night.
And that's the dangerous part.
You know what I'm saying? But the dope part was I wasn't raised in church. So it wasn't like I was taught this in school and then I would go to church and then this and then it just be a part of my life and it's just something I adopt.
Right.
I was fighting against it at every cost. Matter of fact, I was selling bags of weed on Genesee one summer. And I didn't get a bag off all day. How you don't sell not a bag
on Genesee
in the middle of the summer? You know what I'm saying?
That's basically God trying to tell you. He was like, "Listen, we gonna play this game."
And this was a time where not everybody had loud weed. Not everybody got loud. I got gas. Like somebody needs like gas pills or something.
Right.
This is when only a couple of us, like White Widow and Indo, like you don't hear them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like. I couldn't get a bag off. My man Shadow come to me like, "Yo, bro, you been out here all day. You ain't get a bag off. Yo, Beth cooking. Let's go down to Beth's house and eat." You know what I'm saying? Beth was like one of those neighborhood moms that just all the kids can come in the house and eat. I'm like, I don't want to go to Beth's house. She a Jesus freak. All she talked about was Jesus. Like, like you sneeze, God bless you because you know He blessed you because He said His one and only begotten Son. It's just crazy every time. So I'm like, nah, I'm not going to Beth's house, bro. I try to stay out a little longer. I'm like, this is trash. I'm about to go to Beth's house. Might as well give me something to eat. Right. Get there, lo and behold, what Beth talking about? God. All day. She's showing us Left Behind books, like talk about the tribulation, talking about crazy stuff that I don't even know about. We wasn't taught that in Catholic school. So I'm like, here this crazy lady go with all these extra myths. You talking about a rapture? People disappearing? Come on, bro. Like, come on.
You was a real skeptic.
I was I was a true skeptic, true atheist, and I was just rebellious. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us have a spirit of rebellion. That's just what it is. Rebellion against God. Because I want to live my own life. Boom. She starts talking about the tribulation now. Talk about, bottomless pits,
Now we got you.
mad crazy sci-fi stuff, right? Now I got ADHD. And I used to take a lot of medication as a child. And back then, the early 80s, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my 80 babies. In the early 80s, those were all beta drugs. Like, those was tests. Like, Ritalin, that was a test.
Definitely.
I used to bug out at the end of the night.
So you fail your test.
Bugging out. I'm seeing stuff, you know what I'm saying?
He was on all experimental drugs.
I had an imaginary demon in my hallway called Kojak. It was crazy. So when she's saying all of this crazy stuff, I'm going back like, hold up. my imagination is very vivid. So now I started thinking, I'm inquisitive, like, what if this stuff is real? I'm leaving. So me and Shadow leave. I said, bro, don't ever invite me to her house ever again, bro. Now, this is the crazy part. Now, her whole house is lit up. As soon as we go outside, it's a blackout, though. The whole street is black. Blackout on the west side, one of the darkest places in the world. It's black. We walking down the street, and I'm like, I tell them, don't invite me no more. I said, you know what's crazy, though? I said, that tribulation story she was talking about, it sound kind of spooky, bro. I said, matter of fact, yo, God, if you real, you got to reveal yourself to me right now. As soon as I say now, the whole sky lit up for 5 seconds. We could call Shadow right now, and he'll tell you the same story. Matter of fact, it's on my documentary, dwill.com. I promise you, I'm not plugging nothing in, but it's there.
Plug it.
And you'll hear him say the story. He'll tell you the story
Right.
word
I
for
see
word.
that, right.
The whole sky lit up. I thought it was the rapture. So I boogied all the way to Wellington. He running right with me, kicking the door. My mom was like, yo, what's going on? Move her out the way. I'm turning on the CNN. I'm like, yo, because if this is something real, if the rapture just happened, I know it's on CNN. They're going to talk about all types of aliens that came and abducted millions of
I
people.
do not want to laugh at you right now.
This is a true story.
That's crazy.
So, he ends up leaving the house, right? I knew that was a sign from God. I knew it was. Like, nobody could tell me nothing different. I knew it was. But the blessing of the whole Catholic school and all that situation, it made me put one and one together. And now I know what repentance is. I know how to come to him and receive my salvation, right? So boom, I got saved in my bedroom. I ain't tell nobody. That following Sunday comes up, I'm like, I'm saved now. Might as well go to church. I go to church, lo and behold, it's Beth's church. I'm like, oh Lord, I'm here with the crazies. So I'm gonna just thug it out this one Sunday, and then I'm gonna find me another place. Son, the pastor is going nuts. Old Pentecostal church, so they screaming. So remember, I'm not church, so I don't know what's going on. Like, this is not what I want in life, God. The pastor's going crazy, and he just stops and he stares at me. So I'm like, what is this? What is this? And he's like, you come here. I'm like, oh, this ain't part of the church. Like, this ain't no voluntary thing. You finish saying what you gotta say, and then I'm gonna go. What is going on? Like, this ain't no select a guy and bring him to the front. Right. Everybody's doing it. It was like peer pressure. Had me go to the front of the church. He's like, yo, God told me to tell you that it was him that revealed himself to you the other night.
And he didn't know anything about this.
I don't know nothing about this. He's talking about, and you got saved in your bedroom. Now I'm thinking he was a creeper. How you know, bruh? I didn't even tell my mom.
Wow.
I didn't even call and tell Shadow. And I definitely didn't talk to Beth. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I told you, Jesus. But that right there, like, that was the day I knew. I'm like, yo, God is for real.
Wow.
Like, for real. Can't nobody shake me. You could bring up all the pharaohs, all types of mumbo jumbo. Oh, black. You could do all of that. My God was a man of color, so don't talk that white stuff to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? He done been through the struggle, so don't talk that rich stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me nothing. I done been through it all. I done been on both sides of the fence. I don't seen the real over here, and I don't seen the real over here. I don't seen the fake over here, and I seen the fake over here. At the end of the day, it comes all up to me. Once he don't show me what he needed to show me, I'm like, oh, okay, it's go time.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people think that, when we make certain decisions in our life, that it's okay, I'm going for God. That ain't moments where, sometimes the rewind button gets hit. And you do stupid stuff. Or the pause button is hit. And you stagnant. And it's like, no, this is an ever progressing situation that's going on here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, when God came, it was definitely from the streets to the pulpit, but then sometimes it went back to the streets.
Right.
Then back to the pulpit. It's like, oh God, like,
right.
It's definitely real out here, but yeah, man, God is
good.
Definitely good and definitely
God
real.
is good, man. If you just tuning into the rundown, I got my boy D Will here, my boy Eddie Smith Jr. in the building, talking about how they went from the streets, the nightlife, to the church life, to the pulpit, man. Stay locked in. It's your girl Racqui B. We have more with these boys when we get back. If you just tuning in, I got my boys D Will and Eddie Smith Jr. What's up?
Ooh.
How y'all feeling?
I don't know. We just started talking about Drake. He need to respond.
Listen,
Jesus.
Yeah, how you feel about what you feel before I get into my interview, the rest of my interview? How y'all feel about this Pusha T and Drake beef? What you think Drake should do?
Respond.
You better say something.
Walk away.
It's nothing for him to really say. No.
Nah, just walk away.
How he even gonna post it again on Instagram? Like, it's been mad long since he posted it.
His feelings is hurt, right?
Yeah, he like, dang.
After something like that, your feelings are, but he started
Nah,
it.
but
He the dude that got beat up at school and then they don't come back for the rest of the
But he
year.
had nothing to prove. He's already on top. So why would you respond to somebody below you?
Because he don't rap.
I would see that would be definition of a female's response to what's going on here. But once you know hip hop and really know what hip hop is about,
Pusha T
it's
is not
like
below him.
he's not below him when
Okay.
it comes to these bars.
This is a competitive
Drake
sport.
should have never ever answered back, as well as throw the man's wife in there.
Yeah.
Because after he threw the wife in there, he was like, "Oh, word." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna make sure I talk about your mother, your father, your friend that's dying,
Everything's over.
everything,
Son,
your
he was
kid,
crazy.
What?
The
It's like-
talking about the
it-
DJ.
Son.
Yo, it's like he Drake pushed him,
Yeah,
and he came and just shot Drake.
right.
That's definition to what it was.
It was another Degrassi moment.
Exactly. Bro.
Is that real? Yeah, bro. About to get
Pusha T
shot.
To the point his OG had to step in and was like,
Right.
man, you don't go in there, you don't mess with hogs, and you don't mess with this, and you don't mess with. Jay Prince was like, bro, you got your butt waxed, just
Right.
sit down and chill out.
Because you're
Right.
losing us money right now.
Exactly.
So they basically hoping everybody will forget about it. You know,
Right.
a couple months, you will forget.
Of course.
Yeah, he-
But if he stay in the house for a couple months, when he come out,
He
I'm
better.
gonna say something.
Nah, he's cooking up something. He's cooking up something.
He better
There's
not,
nothing to
because
cook up.
just like he
He's
says, a
cooking up
surgical
something.
summer.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure whatever it is also like a club banger as well. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You
Nah.
gotta make
Now Drake
That's
made
how
that.
Drake
He
thinks.
made that. He made
That's my
that
man.
strategic. Like he turns diss tracks into club bangers.
right.
This
That's-
is not back to back era, man.
Yeah.
But he doesn't wait.
Right. He's not. Yeah. He's not known for waiting, but right now he's just waiting.
He's waiting.
And I think it's not waiting. He's just stopping.
No, they told him to stop.
Right.
They told him chill out.
Shut up.
Yeah.
He was probably
We don't have any
wanting
ghostwriters for
somebody
this.
to say stop. He's like, okay, good, thank you, thank you, praise God,
You're right. You're right.
praise Jehovah, and my Jewish
I
friends.
can't. I really can't stand y'all, man. Let's shift back into this interview. So, my boys, D. Will and Eddie. So, both of you are married.
Yes. Happily.
And you know what they say.
What they say
Behind every strong man.
is a strong shadow.
if
It's strong.
that's what you want to call it.
Go ahead, Drake.
Nah,
It's a
keep
stronger
Nah,
woman.
keep pushing till you get
Yeah, my
clapped.
wife definitely ain't no shadow. She definitely got a
Def-
mind of her own.
Exactly. So, what role do the women in your life play in your transition into this lifestyle, this new lifestyle, this godly lifestyle?
I would say sustainability in it. Yeah. She definitely sustains me in this because there are times that I wanna moonwalk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes when you feel like it gets hard and she's there to, help you. She's there to remind you, you know what I'm saying? Not only of the why, but of who you are as well.
Right.
And I think men need that. So a strong woman will always affirm her man, and build up and push and remind. That's why, the Bible says that she is your helpmeet. Like,
Right.
we need help. Help me.
Right. Right.
Because if I ain't getting no help, somebody gonna need some help.
Like your wife, you're supposed to as a husband build something and she's supposed to run it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
I like that. So you're
So I
supposed to
started and you sustain it.
establish the foundation, and she. Man, I love that.
Yeah, men are the left side of my brain.
Right.
I can't be thinking. If I get stuck, hey,
Right.
she got the
What you-
answer.
what you got?
Sometimes it be the wrong answer, but then it leads me to the right answer. Like, that ain't right.
But this is what it is.
Definitely makes you think more.
So, you ever had moments where you guys want to like backslide?
Yeah.
Do you ever? I won't say regret. Not regret is not the word I'm looking for. Do you ever just want to get back into that lifestyle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Do you miss the promotion life?
No.
No.
Not now.
Not now.
But I was.
Mm-hmm.
When I first stopped, it was like cold turkey. I didn't like gradually stop. I just boom, it's over.
It's worse now.
No.
It's a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already know. And I'm seeing all this different stuff. And actually, also too with the promoting thing, it turned from a couple people, maybe one, maybe me, maybe two people promoting to the streets is in the promotion.
Right.
Right.
Like the drug dealers and the whoever you can think of. Now it's a different game. Now it's
Right.
now it's beef.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, man, F this promoter. Just like you said, like, people online talking about this mix and mingle and making up stuff. They should do that stuff every night. Like, oh, it's empty in there. I post a picture of the whole club. It's packed. Why you lying?
Right.
You know, because people will be like, yo, how the club is before they come out. Like, how's the club?
Right.
And people will be like, oh, it's dead in here. Or, you know, they be happy. Like, I see them posting pictures of, like, concert. I think it was just a concert like a month ago. It was empty. And everybody was like, oh, it's empty in here. Ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, you know how much this man probably just spent on this money?
This concert.
100 G's and you laughing? Like, it's so much hate, man. That's right. That was a reason too, just to get out of it. So much stress. People on Facebook just talking about absolutely nothing.
This social media it's the devil.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta turn it
Like
off.
how I did that? Thanks guys. I appreciate it. For you, D-Will, do you ever want to just rap about?
I actually got the opportunity to recently,
The ungodly.
and I went crazy.
You did.
Not the ungodly though.
Okay.
I mean,
The superficial.
you could look at it like sometimes like, yo, these dudes be having fun, and I'm gonna sit here in this chair and just look at y'all. Gotta pray for y'all, and it's like, yo, I could do that too. I could go crazy, but sometimes, but it's not. You gotta think of, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth it?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Right.
It's not worth it.
And
though.
sometimes they might be looking like they're having fun, but
Yeah.
deep down inside they
The
got
deep-
so many pains.
Yeah, because
that
it's
hurt.
just the surface. The surface lies.
Yeah.
It's it's like the iceberg effect. You just see what's on top, but under that water, oh, somebody drowning.
Right.
Yeah, I just recently got an opportunity. I did a whole song about money, but I got endorsed by cryptocurrency. So, but I had fun, a whole lot of fun. So I finally get to rap about money. Let's go. And it's a banger.
Yo, your tours be looking crazy. I saw you.
Yes.
I saw you with my Power Squad brother Tiger Ty.
Yeah.
Y'all was out doing that. What's the name of that that promotion show?
South by Southwest.
Yeah, no, yeah. Was that South by Southwest that you guys was at?
It was at South by
Yes,
Southwest.
that's where it was.
Or was it a more recent one?
When y'all was at the church.
Yeah. You make a church look like a club.
That's exactly what I
said.
I had to hit time. Was like, yo, y'all know church.
Where are you at?
I was like, nah, it's a church. I was like, bro, you too much on Instagram like you in the church, bro. Like you in the club, bro. He was like, nah, it's a church.
I make sure I have fun. Like, I have fun.
You got something going on with Sony, or am I tripping? Is something big going on?
I did something with them. We did a collaboration.
Okay.
I'll never sign to a major though.
You'll never. You want to go independent.
I'm independent. Also.
Okay.
Where money's at.
Yeah. So
Do you feel like the process is much slower for you because of your content? Does it
I
get
don't know.
frustrating?
It's not frustrating. No, I just do me. I just do me. It can get frustrating at times when you know your potential, when you know what you can do. It can get frustrating, but then you have to get focused and realize why you're doing this, the impact that it's already having, like where you're at, and just continue to grind. Like, you can't whine, you gotta grind.
Right. I feel you. Well, we have one of your tracks. What we got? What we got, Stunt? What's the name of this song?
Over the Rainbow.
Oh, what is that? I don't play with rainbows.
What a wonderful world melody. That's what it says on it.
What?
I don't know what that is. That ain't me. What is that?
I don't know. That's what. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Over the rainbow. What a one. He trying to set you up. He said she's 6'9".
Over the rainbow.
I'm over the rainbow. No more Tekashi.
Now this one says worship hip hop. Great are you, Lord.
Yeah. So I did a remix with that's a Billboard Top 100 song. They reached out to me. I was in Marshall's, trying to get some business clothes together. You know, I do my business thing on the side.
Right.
And I got called by Sony. They just called me, and I was like, "Hey, we got this project we're working on. We want you on it. The genre is like worship hip hop." I'm like, what the flip is that? They don't say gospel rap, Christian rap. What is worship hip hop? They said, we don't know, just figure it out. It sent me the track.
So you created it,
So
basically.
you created worship hip hop.
I guess. Praise God. Look at that.
And that's the result. And now we have Great Are You Lord.
Great are you, Lord.
Kurt Franklin gonna be mad.
You don't want no smoke.
Yeah, you do.
You want smoke.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to introduce this track?
This right here is Great Are You, Lord. Myself, D. Well, One Sonic Society, Sony Music. Whoop.
Call me and I'm coming through. Show me they give me the cue. If I am with you, then I got the juice.
It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only.
Oh yeah. That was Great Are You, Lord by D-Well. That was my Christian. That was my gospel station voice. And you,
No music.
I am dying. I can't breathe. Listen, that was
music.
Right. Just straight air. Air and sound. Like, just talk.
listen. D-Well,
More.
you are listen. Your album. What was the album before this? Project MOG?
Yeah.
Dope. I used to work out to that album.
Appreciate that. About to come out with something real raunchy. Bartholomew Womack.
That's your alter ego.
Oh, it's about to go there. Nah, Don Willio is my alter.
Down Willio.
Don Willio.
Okay. Appreciate it.
You can call me Don Willio.
You can do a street album and act like you're not who you is.
I could hope I could do it. But they be like, why he ain't cussing? Man,
Everything
hard.
is
Yo, J. Cole did it,
Right.
Right.
and nobody knew until he admitted, yeah, it was me.
Right.
And to be fired.
I will invest
All
in
right.
that.
Give me some money.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Yeah, let me hold something too.
Word.
Yeah, okay, I bet. So what's next? But what's next for D-Well?
I'm actually whipping up a program for the city of Rochester. It's
Okay.
called the Starter Kit. You know how I am about music, and how I am about the city of Rochester in general. When it comes to Rochester, period, we have the craziest talent. We have the craziest talents, but I gotta get it on my own. I gotta get it on my own. I gotta get it on my own. That nothing ever happens.
Right.
Now, everybody needs a champion, right? So if the city has a champion in every area, the champions will make it. Then the champions will come back and bring the light. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So right now, I'm working on a proposal with the city. It's going to be called the Starter Kit, where I'll be helping young artists, probably like 5 to 10 artists, when it comes to the music, the business side, then the actual music side, getting them distribution, all types of publishing, everything.
Right.
Have them all set out. Put an EP together for them, send them out. Use all my connections. I'm connected.
Right.
And in the secular world, as well as the Christian world, like I'm connected. It's just that I'm too on this side, but I love the business, so I'm willing to put everything inside to help that. That's my passion.
Right.
People, music, and God. So
Right. And wait, so you did start you did launch your own business, correct? Doing consulting.
Mhm.
Correct me. And what's the name of this business?
$1 Million Mindset.
$1 Million Mindset.
$1 Million Mindset. Oh yeah, you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Mindset.
He wanted the shirts. I was looking at it. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't get a shirt.
Word.
It's okay.
I ain't put them out yet.
Okay.
They coming. They coming. You know what I'm
And we're
saying?
gonna have one coming right here
Yeah.
to the rundown.
Yes.
One.
Two. Sorry, I forgot we were packaged.
Yes.
I forgot.
It all starts one place at the mind, you know what I'm saying? We need to have $1 million mindset in all areas of our lives, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's even spiritually for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm focused on God and the kingdom of God, that's $1 million mindset. You think of a kingdom, that's wealth, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about wealthy thoughts, wealthy habits, positive vibes and attitudes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, $1 million
I know you
mindset.
came up with this name like just being you.
Yeah,
I know you were just talking like, I just got $1 million mindset. You were like, I'm just
ADHD. I created this whole logo on my phone. I got issues.
no, you
But
know
it's a blessing.
That's the creative
That's what I was
mind.
about
That's how
to
the
say.
creative mind works.
Right.
Those kind of situations bring creative. Look at Kanye.
Right.
Look at Kanye.
Ooh, I got
You heard Kanye's new album? Talking about Kanye. Have you heard Kanye's new album?
Yeah, I love it.
You love
it's crazy. I'm out.
I'm quite will. Listen, when we get back, we have more with my boy Eddie Smith Jr. Stay locked in. Is the rundown.
Keep on 100 with my clip. Don't be talking about me or my team. Don't be talking about me or my